Now, from WTBM, this is Southern Lifestyles with Taylor Kincaid.
Hey y'all, we're at FDR State Park with Desmond Timmons. Thanks for having us out today.
Welcome, appreciate you coming.
Now, this is Georgia's largest state park right here in Harris County. First, tell me a little bit about it.
Well, we're about almost 11,000 acres, and we got 46 miles of hiking trail, 27 miles horseback trails. So when you think of Roosevelt State Park, it's a hidden gem in this area. And I always say, close your eyes and picture your state park or national park. And when you open it up, you're here because we got everything to offer a person once they come to Harris County or FD Roosevelt State Park. And what's unique about this area, you feel like you're in the middle of nowhere, but you got everything around you. And that's what's unique about Pine Mountain and Harris County. So we got 109 reservable campsites, 5 pioneer sites, a group camp, and 21 cottages that you can choose to stay overnight. We do a 2-night minimum. So it's very unique. And the cottages 1 through 11 was built by the Civilian Conservation Corps. We call it the CCC. They actually built our office, a visitor center, the swimming pool, and this area here. They basically hand dug this lake here that we're standing by currently. And so that's what's unique about here. And when I travel, I always try to visit civilian conservation parks. And what I've seen so far, I'm still visiting. You know, every state has one. This is probably the best. And what I'm thinking, it's like that because of Roosevelt input. You know, this was his home basically. Warm Springs, this area, he got to know the locals. And that's what's unique about FD Roosevelt State Park, because the things that the Civilian Conservation Corps did and provided for the community here, regional wise, for people to come enjoy. And, you know, in the region as a states, different states. We get a lot of people that comes from Florida because this is their first, we say the first mountain you come to, but it's more like foothills. But when you're out hiking these trails, it feels like a mountain.
I bet. Now, one thing we've been talking about, the big draw to Harris County, is there's always something to do outdoors to enjoy nature. So what are some of the activities that take place here? We do guided hikes, we do kayak, you know, paddle activity on the lake, kayaks and canoes. For younger kids, we do a junior ranger camp during the summer. We got the swimming pool, the Liberty Bell pool, and they call it Liberty Bell pool because if from an aerial view, it's shaped like a bell. All right.
And what's unique about the Liberty Bell pool is the stone rock bottom and the stone deck that's around the pool. And that was also built by the Civilian Conservation Corps. So we're hiking, horseback riding, and overnight accommodations. Then you got Callaway next door. They have different events. So it's always something that you can do here. And we do weekend programs that people in. You don't have to stay at the park to participate. You can just show up and participate in our weekend programs or monthly programs that we advertise.
I love that. Always something to do. Now, we were talking about FDR and this being his home base and him creating this. Talk about maybe some of his favorite parts around here or some things that really refer back to him.
Well, the most known place on the park that Roosevelt spent a lot of time at, that was beside the Warm Springs, over in Warm Springs in a little White House, is Dowdell's Knob. And we got a life-size statue of Roosevelt out there at Dowdell's Knob, where he's basically what used to happen was when he came up, they do a picnic at Dowdell's Knob. They pulled the seat out of his vehicle and he sit there and have a picnic. So we got a life-size statue honoring Roosevelt picnicking at Dowdell's Knob. And it's the highest point on the park also.
Now, the next place we're heading is the stables. Give me a little teaser or a little sneak peek of what we can check out there.
Well, most people think when you come horseback ride, you got to bring your horses. What's unique about our stables that's different from any other state park that provides equestrian activities is they provide the horses. So you go on a guided trail ride. Nice. And that's one thing that's unique. And they do a really great job. You know, I have to be cautious when I get on a horse because I'm a lot taller, so I have to duck and dodge branches. But when you talk to Daniel, he won't have that problem.
Now, one last thing we want to talk about is the event center. We had that big draw of individual families coming, but we could do big events here too, right?
Well, it depends on how big. The event center, we advertise as a wedding venue or a special event venue. The occupancy is 125. And what's unique about the event center, it used to be a mess hall for our large group camp, but when the tornado hit back in 2011, we decided to take the money that we had and invest it into the mess hall and turn it into an event center, and it has paid off. What hurts is that we don't provide a large area for group camping anymore. So we got all our group camping over at our small group camp, and that's occupancy is about 75. So that's what's unique about the event center, and when hopefully you get some nice videos and shots of it where people can realize it's a hidden gem also in Harris County. A lot of people don't know it's here.
Right. There's so much to see here at FDR Park. Desmond, thanks for showing us around today.
All right, you're welcome. I appreciate you coming, and hopefully get to drive around and enjoy Harris County.
Absolutely.
If you want to be seen on Southern Lifestyles, contact us here.